Senator John Barrasso, the Senate GOP conference chair. Well, that's a fine thank you, Senator. I mean, they could have done something to sort of ease and counter this. They did not. In fact, they bragged about it. What did you make of that?
The answer to Russian oil, the answer to foreign oil is more American oil. We have it here, and Joe Biden will not allow us to get it out of the ground. Joe Biden needs to stand up to people like John Kerry, who push him around, and the global elitists, and we need a long-term commitment to American oil and gas. Neil, I was at the Wyoming legislature today talking to energy with our legislators. We have enough oil and gas in the ground here in America to provide for all of our own needs as well as to help our allies. But the Biden administration policy from day number one, killing the Keystone XL pipeline, blocking oil and gas exploration, has led to record high prices at the pump for Americans and has funded Vladimir Putin's war machine. This is wrong.
Well, as you know, the White House responded to say if the oil companies were so hot to take advantage of this and do something about it, they would certainly be, acting on the 9,000 leases and agreements and contracts they have, but they're not. And they're not pursuing production with those. So that's how they say that increased production here isn't the answer. Taking advantage of the contracts you already have is. What do you say?
We need to produce more energy here in America. We can't be beholden to foreign powers around the world. We have it, and Joe Biden stopped it on day number one.
No, I understand that. You make a very good point. And what they're saying is that there are these other options out there that companies are not pursuing that would dwarf whatever you get out of Keystone. What do you think of that?
Well, Keystone, the decision there was a mistake. The amount we'd be getting in from Keystone was more than we're getting in today from Russia. The president ought to stop importing from Russia. Every time we bring in more oil from Russia, we send dollars to Putin's war machine. This is absolutely wrong. These policies have been a jackpot for Putin. We're soon going to be paying over $4 a gallon for gasoline. And even though you have some Democrats who are saying, yeah, let's stop importing Russian oil, Nancy Pelosi yesterday said, oh, we're not going back to the policies, of either President Trump or President Obama of exploring for energy on public lands. Look, this is national security suicide. We need to recommit. We need to replace foreign oil, Russian oil, with American oil.
So you don't believe the administration when it says these oil companies are sitting on these other options for production, and they're not?
No, I don't believe the administration on this. I live in Wyoming. We are an energy capital of the world. We have it all. We have oil, gas, coal, uranium for nuclear power. We have renewable. We're having a hard time getting it out of the ground in terms of oil and gas, and that's a direct effort by this Biden administration to shut down because of the fact that he is held captive by this leftist climate group who wants to keep energy prices high, who is against exploring for American energy. And that's why we are beholden to people. We are much better and stronger as a nation and also freer if we are selling American energy, Neil, to our friends than having to buy it from our enemies.
Okay. And maybe sometimes we're just slightly talking past each other. Then maybe that's my fault. But Senator, thank you very much. John Barrasso.